stepping up. Okay, Trudeau has the courage. He has come. Thank you, Mr. Trudeau, for coming here today. Can we give him an applause?
Thank you very much. That last speaker was kind of crazy. I believe a better idea would be to sit inside of our houses, be compliant, and wait for the new normal, which I will provide.
Thank you.
Bonjour, Canadians. Good day to all. I have an announcement to make. Sophie has left the compound. I have met a new, beautiful, wonderful Ukrainian bride. Her name is Roxana, and I love her very, very much. And Roxana has something to say about international division. Roxana?
Hello, crowd. Thank you. Hello. I would like to say hello, das vidanya, to all the Russian and Ukrainians who were raised on this land and from all over the world. And to add and also to transmit you that in the same manner that I'm half Russian and half Ukrainian, I would like this conflict to stop. In the same manner as I wouldn't want like the half part of my body to be in conflict with my left part of my body. I'm very grateful and I thank Justin for saving my life. And I will do my best to support you in being just like your divinity.
Thank you, Sophie, too. So, I know the last 2 years of this pandemic has been very trying for you all, and it has affected my Canadians in many ways. Poor mental health is at all-time high, overdose rates for our youth have risen, suicide rates have increased, and health issues have climaxed. I have been blinded by my desire for vaccines to solve all of my Canadians' problems, and I have failed to see the big picture. That Canada is suffering. I have praised healthcare workers for their tireless work while firing those who refuse the jab. I have congratulated police officers while removing those who refuse my vaccine. And I have divided a nation by giving you only 2 options. My way or no way. In one of my last speeches, I said several times that there has been a slippage in democracy. And I have come to the realization that democracy is not like a banana peel, but is an ideology that protects citizens from the overreaching arm of governments. So I would like to remind myself and all of you the true meaning of democracy. Democracy, in Latin, means power to the people. Canadians still have the power to vote, elect representatives. They have freedom of speech, freedom of assembly, and freedom of religion. I have since realized that I've taken all those freedoms away from you. So do please forgive me, as I am too young and naive in knowing how to lead you with integrity. I have enacted the Emergencies Act in order to take away your freedom of speech and as well your freedom of assembly, and I have forced my science on you. That too. Effectively abolishing your freedom of religion and individual choice. I had thought that democracy involved your freedom to elect a representative, but I now know there is much more to democracy, and only individuals such as yourself can uphold its ideals. When elected governments fail to do the right thing for its citizens, democracy fades and protesting begins. Freedom of assembly is the only way to maintain our democratic values in light of in light of
He doesn't hold the power! Shut the power off there! Okay, is power back up?
Question becomes much greater.
Hello?
It's something that the
I saw him coming out here too.
He's right there. Get him over here.
Hello? Okay, we're back. Freedom of assembly is the only way to maintain our democratic values in light of a government that pursues self-interest. In America, they have the Second Amendment, which is the right to bear arms so that when the government fails, our citizens can rise up fully armed. Here in Canada, we have protests, and I feel very fortunate that all of you are not fully armed. There is a reason that freedom of religion is one of the main tenets of the pursuit of democracy. Because once faith in government has been lost, we must find faith in something else, whether that is in a higher power or in each other. Our faith in ourselves to create positive change for our nation allows us the strength to take action. Peaceful protesting, acts of kindness, love and understanding, or respecting individual choices are all we need to bridge the divide that our government has created. Now to the truckers. The sounds of your honking, although not today, has become music to my ears, for they are the sounds of democracy. I commend you on your tireless efforts to continue the protest in the face of a government who will stop at nothing to crush your will, while majority of Canadians do not understand your purpose. I believe that with more time and further protesting, Canadians will begin to understand that you are doing this for them. As our government consistently contradicts itself and continues to make irrational, extremist decisions for its own illusion of control, and as our media outlets continue to offer us only a singular, one-sided point of view, I believe that all of my Canadians will wake up and join us in our fight for freedom and our pursuit of happiness. Thank you, Sophie.
I love you, Trudeau. Please save your country. Protect it.
You're okay.